Yeah, a nice big bite from June's roll. Welcome to you on the 19th of May 2015. And we're going underground.
Oh, going under.
Yeah. We're on a Thameslink service from Bedford to London. Probably get off at Farringdon and just see what it's like down below where all the worms and the rats live. That'd be nice, won't it? You might be interested to know that the London Underground was first opened around 1863 and the annual passenger numbers are 1.265 billion. The length of the network is 402 kilometres and the busiest station is... That's better, isn't it, than looking into a tunnel. This is Ampthill Tunnel.
Oh, Ampthill. Oh.
Yeah, the busiest station is Waterloo with 89.4 million passengers per year. And the annual train kilometre travelled is 76.2 million kilometres.
Wow.
The average train speed is 33 kilometres per hour. And the proportion of the underground network that's in tunnels is about 45%. The longest continuing tunnel is East Finchley to Morden via the bank, which is 27.8 kilometres. And the total number of escalators is 430. Could be increased a little bit now.
Well, you know, you're not really tiny.
The station with the most escalators is Waterloo, which has 23. And the largest escalator, or the longest escalator, is at the Angel station, which is 60 metres. And the sun's coming out now. This is very, very showery weather.
Wonderful.
And we're just approaching Flitwick, or Flitwick.
Yep. No, then.
We are now approaching Flitwick. Please mind the gap between the train and the platform.
The shortest escalator is at Stratford, which is 4.1 metres. And the total number of lifts on the network is 167. Okay, so as we continue, the number of moving walkways on the network is 4, 2 each at Waterloo and the bank. The deepest lift shaft is at Hampstead, 55.2 metres, and the shortest lift shaft is at King's Cross St Pancras, 2.3 metres. Step-free stations is 66. And the station with the most platforms is Baker Street, which has 10 platforms. The station, the highest station above mean sea level is Amersham on the Metropolitan line, and that's 147 metres. And the deepest station below street level is Hampstead on the Northern line, which is 58.5 metres. Furthest station from central London is Chesham on the Metropolitan line, and that is 47 kilometres to Aldgate. And the longest distance between stations, we're right above the wheels, that's why we're wobbling. The longest station the longest distance between stations is Chesham to Chalfont and Latimer on the Metropolitan line, 6.3 kilometres, and the shortest distance Leicester Square to Covent Garden. The longest direct journey is Epping to West Ruislip on the Central line, which is 54.9 kilometres. I hope you got all that, and I wish you a very enjoyable few hours underneath London.
Oh, wasn't that nice?
Okay, so we're starting our journey at Farringdon, and this is the opening for our underground trains, which is the Hammersmith and City, Metropolitan and Circle lines, which are actually here at Farringdon on the surface, but eventually they will, or we will, go underneath London with the worms. To the left is Thameslink, and to the right is the underground network. Hopefully now we're going westbound to Baker Street. Thank you. No doors.
It's fantastic, isn't it?
Yeah, lovely. Lovely station this is.
This is
really old-fashioned.
super.
Customer service update. There is currently good service operating on all lines.
Oh, that's good then. Baker Street. That's right. Don't be.
Okay. Lovely, isn't it? Beautiful.
Is that any help to you?
Now this one, June. Okay. So we can see some trains through here. Get out the draft. We don't want this train.
Up my toes. Where?
No, the train I meant.
This side.
Street. Change here for the Bakerloo, Hammersmith and City, Circle and Metropolitan lines. This train terminates at Stanmore.
We're going to Green Park, and there we're going to change and go to Earls Court. Okay, we found out we're heading the wrong way. Guy told us platform 7, it should have been 8. So we're at Swiss Cottage and we really should be at Green Park. Not going up there, it's too windy. We should see Green Park on here. I'll go back now. There we go, St John's Wood, Baker Street, Bond Street, Green Park.
This station is Swiss Cottage. This train terminates at
Just a shorty one.
Yeah, just sit down. Sit over there.
I think.
Okay. Sit over there. Got three stations. Right, we now got to Green Park. We've now got to get, I don't know, it's the Victoria line maybe, or the Piccadilly down to Earls Court. There's a nice man.
What's he?
Gave a little wave.
Oh, did he?
We saw I'm all wet now. Gave a wave. Right, here we go, looking for the next train.
Waar moeten we heen? Gaan mensen een klein beetje naar de muur staan, AUB?
Ik wel.
Piccadilly line we want. Okay, we can't find the Piccadilly line, so we're going up the escalator. Maybe we'll have to go up to come down again. Hello June, you like this, do you?
Oh, I love it.
Yeah, it's lovely, up and down, isn't it?
Oh, yes.
Yeah, we always do a bit of up and down when we come to London, don't we?
Nice and left and you know where you're going.
There you go, look, Piccadilly line. Wow, to think we come up 2 of these. hell of a height. We must have been well down underground. I knew we were very low because the worms got fatter. You still with me, are you?
Yes,
I'm so glad. Nice bit of musical entertainment, I thought. It felt like you were in Paris. Come all the way up through the booking hall and we're going back down again. So the next call is Earls Court, we hope.
This is Green Park. Change here for the Jubilee and Victoria lines. Alert here for Buckingham Palace. This is a Piccadilly line.
Okay, we're now at Earls Court. Train coming in that is going eastbound, and then we're going up on the escalator to the Metropolitan lines, Circle line, District line, whichever one happens to be in this area. Let's go into Cock-Foster's. You know, somebody just pinched my bottom. That was June, pinching my bottom on the escalator. We've just had our photo taken as we were, looked as if we were going up that 82 steps. I saw a camera with a little red light and it flashed twice. Going into the open air now, I think. Look at that. Okay. Why are you standing there?
Keep clear, doors closing.
Very mucky, wants the glass cleaning.
Arriving at ticket hall level.
Ticket hall level.
Yeah.
Doors opening.
Doors opening. Keith and June going out. Earls Court. I like it here, don't you, June?
They're still building, aren't they?
Yeah.
Look at it.
Renovating, I would think. Lovely, this walkway. Nice looking young lady down there. So you've got 4 lines up here, but you've got lovely views of it. We'll just go over there so we can see all 4 platforms. Right, now I've got a cup of coffee and we're on a bendy train going towards Westminster.
Gloucester Road.
Modern transport is brilliant, isn't it?
Sorry?
Modern transport is brilliant.
Modern everything is brilliant.
When you look at the old, we're just hopping. Okay, this is Westminster Station.
Bye bye.
Where? That's very nice.
Isn't it gorgeous?
Yeah,
Is it warm in here?
absolutely. We'll get on the next train and go to
Where is
the embankment. I think the next. If we get on the next train, we can go to the embankment. This is Westminster.
The next train to Buckminster will arrive in 2 minutes.
Customer service update.
Only one. Very busy. This is all at the embankment.
Marvellous, the whole thing is fantastic, I reckon.
Okay, another escalator for you. And we're now going to Blackfriars, where we will go up onto the high level and board a Thameslink service back to Bedford and then to Wellingborough. Okay, so here we are at Blackfriars. These will be our final shots before boarding the train to Bedford.
Customer service update. There are good services operating on all lines.
Look at that for timing. We sincerely hope you've enjoyed our visit with the worms and the maggots and the rats.
Yes.
And you'll come again. We know you will.
Oh dear.